So let's
because I'm
go.
polite. No,
You're
because
not polite. You are
instead of me
fucking
being snappy and instead of me telling you, hey Tony, quit arguing forever about Deontay or the fucking Devontae Adams, I let you sit there and make your stupid ass points. I'm a good fucking friend. That's what I am. And you know what? We can do cat calls, baby. Let's go.
So what are your thoughts on catcalling?
Yeah, it's pretty. You shouldn't do that to somebody.
And how did that make you feel?
Very uncomfortable.
So how do you think catcalling makes the person feel?
It feels good, like.
Who's that cat sitting in the back corner with his face buried in his nose? Who's that kid that can use one?
because you did this. You did this, bro.
Hey, mom and dad, will you please stop fighting?
No. We're getting divorced.
Who's dad?
Oh,
Who's
that's
dad?
What's up, guys?
Yeah.
I think Wilt did a fine job as an interim, but this franchise desperately needs to be modernized because the Wilkes/Rivera age philosophy of football only gets you so far in today's NFL. That type of football gets you to mediocrity at best. I mean, I think it goes to prove that this team desperately needs its franchise QB, and the same people that wants to keep Wilkes are the same ones that last year wanted to say, wait till 2023 to draft a quarterback. And here we are, 2023, and want to keep saying, wait, we need to build a team first. We need to build a team
Drake
first.
May.
But guess what? Today's NFL, by the time you get done drafting these players and putting these players in place and get ready for your quote next QB, those players are ready for their break the market contract. You can't do that anymore. You either have a QB and you matter, or you don't have one and you don't matter. Keep re-signing and trading for other teams failed.
It's Cody when he had
Or
balls.
failures at QB and signing quarterbacks from failed football leagues. It's not cutting it.
This is Cody 3 years
C.J.
ago.
Stroud is
Welcome
by far
back,
the best
Cody.
quarterback in this upcoming draft. I think we need to package Brian Burns, since he was offered 2 first rounds for him, so he should be worth 2 first round picks plus a few other picks to move up to get C.J. Stroud. I like Bryce Young, but his size worries him. But yeah, this philosophy of if you have to run 150 yards to have a chance to win, it's time to move on, you guys. It's time to catch up with the rest of the NFL.
I'm ready to give you first response.
Look, I hear the sentiment. I understand it. You know, he wants to move up to get that quarterback. So does half of the
You
Panthers
just
fans.
understand it. You have lived it this entire fucking time.
But
What
Tony,
has
you're
happened?
negating
Who
the
is body
difference.
snatched Cody
Do
last
I
name?
believe, Tony? Do I believe that any of these quarterbacks in this year's draft are anywhere close to the other quarterbacks that I've wanted on the Panthers in years
Does not.
prior? No.
You just told us not
So
get
if I
Lamar,
don't think that
not
those
do
guys
this.
are comparable, then why would I want to trade up for them? I
But
just
you
don't
said don't
think.
get Lamar. Don't do this. No.
Yeah.
Look, why? Look. Do you see the shirt he's wearing tonight, guys? Would you go to an old man's bar tonight and you become the old man here trying to make it like play it safe?
Oh, you're
Look,
wearing
he got
a
his top
Batman
up.
shirt. Are you a nerd? Oh, but you're
Yes,
dude. How
I'm
about
a kid.
I'd stuff you
I'm
in
the
the
young
locker?
hip one. I'm the young hip one.
Oh,
But
God.
what I'm saying is this: is where did the Cody go who wanted anything for the quarterback? Where did you
Dude,
go?
Dude, listen. No, Tony, you're so simple-minded. You think that I'm just like any quarterback. Hey, get
Wow.
me any quarterback. Get me any quarterback. And no, I'm saying I'm not wanting just any old quarterback. I want my quarterback to have a lot of traits to be able to do multiple things at a high level. A lot of these quarterbacks.
You mean like
in
Trevor
this year,
Lawrence, who threw 240 yards for me in PrizePicks? Promo code C3.
and
What
the
a
best fucking
fucking
quarterback
lame
in the
ass.
past 5-6 weeks of the NFL. Yeah, that's right. Trevor fucking Lawrence, you nerd. So, dude, I'm not just gonna
Trevina.
settle for any quarterback talent. I think, listen,
Okay.
if the Panthers draft a quarterback, that's fine. And I have no doubt that they probably want to. I do think that Matt Corral, whether you believe me fucking crazy or not, I would like to see him get a chance, either be a quarterback competition or what have you. I would like to see him get that chance and continue to build the roster. We all just got done talking about we need linebackers. We need linebackers. We need another defensive end. We need another tackle. So that's why I don't want to give up stuff to move up in this year's class for a quarterback that has big time traits that you want in a quarterback. That's not to say that'd be bad either. I want that high ceiling quarterback like you see in the AFC right
You
now.
mean like Lamar
Josh
Jackson?
Allen, Justin Herbert, Trevor Lawrence, Joe Burrow. Hey, guess what? Lamar Jackson, he's not in the playoffs.
Yes, he is actually.
But not because of him. But they've been
Well,
like
it's because
5
of
weeks
him, but he's
without
not
That
him.
is a lie. That
Yeah,
is
But
like
they've been 5 weeks without him. Like they barely made it into the playoffs.
that's the
You're not
dumbest.
winning nothing riding the bench. He's riding the bench all this season. How about that?
What is
He's riding
wrong
the
with you?
bench. Whatever, dude. You
What
can
is
say that all you
wrong
want.
with-
I'm the one fucking.
All right, next
making
call,
excuses.
because I cannot.
Oh
Cannot.
God, dude.
Hey boys, Baby Rhino here. Haven't called in a little while. Let me take a step back. I want to thank you guys for keeping me through this season. I mean, it's been up and down. I think we ended on a pretty solid note as far as a foundation for our team. But I wanted to thank you guys for that. I mean, you guys do this week in, week out. And I really do appreciate that. So I'm really
Appreciate you, Ryan.
looking forward to you guys dive in on this off season. It's not going to be a boring one.
That's right.
We got a lot of exciting things that should be coming up. So, guys, keep doing what you're doing. Everybody hit that like and subscribe button for these guys. Keep them going. Season's over, but excitement in the air. Thanks, boys. Take it easy. Keep pounding.
Thank you.
Rhino, we appreciate you, brother. Hey, man, calls like that, that's why we do this. That's why I put up with Tony's ass every Tuesday night.
What do you
just
gotta
saying
say?
the dumbest shit. Just saying the dumbest shit imaginable because, fucking, I got to do it for you guys. We love you guys so much. I put up with this utter, this old curmudgeon that I have to put in the background just to get him to calm the fuck down, I do love him, and I do it. I do
mute
it
it for
you guys.
people that don't know what's happening right now. Hey, I mean, you might be listening on iTunes, TuneIn, Stitcher, somewhere else. You might be watching and barely paying attention to this stupid ass. So Cody will every now and then mute me. So I pulled the mute on him. I just hit him with the mute, and you know what he did? He just removed me from the stream. You know what? I might remove you from the podcast. The number's 252-228-5098. Call in and tell Cody he's fucking ridiculous. A turncoat on his own beliefs.
Dude,
you are like one of those things at the car, whatever, the wiggly
wacky
thing.
inflatable balloon man. Yeah,
Podcast brothers, how y'all doing? It's G Cavassier. Hey, I enjoyed you guys' last show. That was a damn good last show. Hey, man.
Appreciate you, brother.
It's the off season for us, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I know Steve got an interview today. And I think yesterday they interviewed Jim Caldwell. Let me tell you something about Jim Caldwell. He is a good coach, a decent coach. You know what I'm saying? But let's be honest. Let's all be honest. When he won that Super Bowl, when he went to the Super Bowl with the Colts, that was Tony Dungy's team. let's be honest. But now I'm hearing that they're trying to interview Ken Dorsey, the OC from the Eagles, the OC from the damn Giants. I don't know what the hell to believe. I still wouldn't mind Jim Harbaugh coming to damn Carolina, but at the same time, I love Steve, man. So we're going to play a little game I thought of, man, if y'all don't mind before I let y'all go. It's called What Would You Do? Okay. What would you do? The final two coaching aspects, Steve Wilkes or Jim Harbaugh? And what would you do? Question number 2 is, who would you bring in as an OC and a DC? What would you do? All right, now, y'all, keep pounding, and I'll take your questions.
Ooh, Jim Harbaugh or Steve Wilkes? Greg, how about you go first on this one? Jim Harbaugh or Steve Wilkes?
I would take Harbaugh over Wilkes only under the condition that I could have Wilkes as a defensive coordinator, but it's
Can't
just
have that. No.
Yeah, I know you
Nope.
can't. That's what I'm saying. So
Bye.
but then I'm just going to stick with being faithful to Wilkes. Then I like what he does for the team, and I'm going to say Steve Wilkes for me. He's my guy.
All right, Steve Wilkes.
He's my pick.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be crazy. I'm gonna be crazy.
Go ahead.
And I know I've been wild about Harbaugh. And I think that the Panthers should interview him. I'd be very happy if they got him. But you know how much, Wilkes has done so much. He'd be cheap too. Never leave. Think about that. Cheaper. Dude, you probably get Wilkes for like $4 million a year. $5 million. You're gonna have to pay Harbaugh like you said, 20. You know what I mean? Like it's like in different stratospheres. And man, I know Harbaugh. Those are the only two names I want. I'm with CK. Kind of like that is like, just want one or the other.
I'm I'll.
What about Wilkes? Here's what I actually want. I want Wilkes. I want Wilkes as head coach and Wright as offensive coordinator.
I'd be fine.
If we walked away with that, I would be like, we won this coaching staff.
I'd be okay with that. Yeah.
I don't want Reich as a head coach, but I'm all right with him being an offensive coordinator for us.
Yeah, I think I could live with that.
100, because he's kind of a lateral move of Wilkes, right? Like he's the white offensive version of Wilkes. And what I mean by that is experience, been around. You know what I'm saying? Like you're bringing him in not because he's going to be the greatest, but he's not going to be the worst. I think together they would be a good tandem. That's who, if I was Wilkes. How about this? You're not. If did Wilkes go into his interview today saying, I want to bring back Ben McAdoo? If he did that, he lost the job. I mean, that's not a good offensive strategy.
We've probably seen the last.
I think Frank Reich would be a great offensive coordinator with.
Do you think that Frank Reich wants to be a second fiddle?
Yes.
To someone? You do?
It's not second fiddle. I think it's about knowing your lane and what you like. We can actually do something together.
Right,
you know
but
I don't think it's a second fiddle. I don't think it's a dick measuring contest.
But dude, if he's getting interviews to potentially be a head coach, why would you settle to be an offensive coordinator?
Because you're not really going to be the head coach.
Who else is going to be hiring him?
Right. Exactly.
So I mean, the Cardinals fired.
But they're
short term. But it's going to be a short term. You could actually build something together. What did Steve Berlin? Did you guys see? I think Panther Pickle brought this up. His former, he said if you hire Frank Reich as a coach, like I'm in as quarterback coach, I think you could have something there.
For it, yeah.
Right. I think you just could have. I think it would just be a good mesh. The problem with Frank Reich was not that he was not a good coach. It was in some ways is like he wasn't excitable enough for Irsay. Like it was like having boring Ron Rivera fold his arms over his chest. Is Frank Reich? Some people are just good coordinators.
Yeah, he's a proven coordinator.
Yeah.
All right.
I would love it to happen. I just don't think it will. I mean, I would love that. Steve Wilkes and Frank Reich. Yeah, that would be
That's my ideal. That's my ideal hire right there.
I just don't think that that's going to happen. And maybe I'm wrong. I just don't think Frank Reich wants to play second fiddle. But I know nothing, dude. I don't know the man. You know
how bad this last comment makes me feel? Girl said, "Y'all still on?" And we're like, "Man, we just started the calls."
How many calls do we have?
Like more than 15? You want to have. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna make you stay up till tomorrow.
I blame you. It's all your fault, like it always is.
Podcast brothers, how y'all doing? It's G Cavassier. Hey, this is my second call. Hopefully this goes through. Hey, what's this shit I'm seeing about Justin Fields going to the Panthers? Have you seen this shit? I keep seeing this shit online. I saw it on TV today. I don't see Carolina selling the farm to get Justin Fields. You know, giving up a first round this year and a first round next year. I don't know about that. That would be something if we could land him, but selling the farm, no. Give me your takes on that, y'all. Please give me your honest opinions on that.
Thanks,
and with
G.
that,
thanks, G, man. You know, we've talked a little bit. We've already, not all right. I'm not trying to shut it down, but we've talked about Fields.
Yeah.
I think the straight,
we would do it.
I think the straight up is just like if you're offering future picks, now we have some questions. And that's kind of where we're at right now is do we offer future assets to move up into one or do something else? And nobody really, and the fact that Cody is not chomping at the bit at it makes me suspicious. And I'm not trying to, again,
go get Justin Fields.
I've been arguing with you all night. I'm just trying to start another argument. What I'm saying is this is usually you're the one who says, let's go do this. And now you're the hesitant person. Now I don't know if I want to go into these troubled waters. So your trepidation is now making me feel shook is what I'm saying. And usually you're the person here that would say, yes, let's go to number one. Let's go to this. You know what? We should just trade for Zach Wilson.
Nah, shut up. It's all about the ceiling. Get the best possible talent that you can to build around. So that's why I said if we're going to trade up
Justin Fields.
I would take Justin Fields
over Bryce
Young.
Wow.
And I would take him over CJ Stroud. People forget that when him and Trevor Lawrence were coming through. Yeah, when they were coming through the process, they were both the number 1 and number 2 quarterbacks. Like they were both the guys forever. So, you know, imagine pairing a talent like that with DJ Moore. Then you go get DeAndre Hopkins, like I said.
Oh, God.
Woo!
Next call. This is so